What's going on, everybody? Alex here with you. And, folks, this week is the week that I've been getting all hyped for forever. As NASCAR is coming back to Richmond for 2 nights of short track racing. So, yeah, so this week will be the NASCAR Xfinity Series and the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. We'll be racing. The Xfinity cars will be running on Friday night, and Cup cars will be on Saturday night. So basically, just looking at the schedule, the Xfinity cars, they'll be having one practice Friday morning. That will be at 8 o'clock. Be only on the Motor Racing Network, and then they'll so be 1 2 hour practice. Then they'll take an hour break. Then they'll send the Cup cars out on track for at 11 for 1 hour. Then they'll take another hour break. Then they'll send the Cup cars back out for another hour of practice at 1 o'clock. So, and then so basically all that's going to be on Motor Racing Network. So, like I said, not surprised about the Xfinity race not being the Xfinity practice not being televised. But, however, their Xfinity qualifying will be televised. They'll be going live at 3:30 on FS1. So, and then after that, the Cup cars will be qualified at 5:30 before the Xfinity cars take to the track at 7 for 250 laps of action. Now, that race will be divided up into 3 stages. Stage 1 being 75, Stage 2 being 75 laps in it, before the final stage of 100 laps. Now, just to get some notes for that race, so Noah Gragson will be making the second start at Richmond after finishing second in his Xfinity debut last year. I mean, just imagine putting yourself in the situation where so you're gonna make your Xfinity Series debut. You go to a track that you probably haven't seen it in your life, at least up until the day of your debut, and then you gotta be up and ready to go at 8 o'clock practice. So you got 2 hours there. I mean, 25 minutes worth of qualifying to make the final round, and then 250 laps of racing all to try to figure the place out. Sounds pretty daunting, right? Just don't tell Grayson that. I mean, like I said, you finished second. But anyway, like on a more serious note, because I know Elliott Sandler, it did announce last fall that he'll be announcing his retirement from full time racing, and now, at least he retired last fall. He'll be making his first start since then, when he competes this weekend, and then also Christopher Bell will be going for his third straight Richmond win after sweeping the races last year. Now, Bell will also be going for $100,000 on Friday as part of Xfinity's Dash for Cash initiative. So, this is a sweep Friday night off of his win on Saturday at Bristol. Like I said, that one saw him win the $100,000, and also, which led him to be competing for this week's $100,000 along with Cole Custer, Chase Briscoe, and Tyler Reddick. Now, as for the Cup race, that race will be 400 laps. So that on Saturday, that one will be at 7:30 on Fox, and that one will be divided up into 3 stages. 100 laps for the first stage. Second stage will take 100 more, before the final stage will take 200 laps to the checkered flag. Now, Kyle Busch will be going for his third straight Richmond win, and also, let's say he's coming off that win at Bristol yesterday, and he and Christopher Bell, just as a side note, have combined to sweep 3 of the last 4 combined trips to Bristol and Richmond. I know they did, like I said, I know they swept both races here last spring, swept both races last spring, swept both races last fall, after failing to do so last August at Bristol. Before, like I said, yeah, they didn't do it last fall at Bristol, but they did do it here at Bristol last week. So yeah, marking the third time. So, and basically looking at Bush's record though, I mean, just amazing though. I mean, 14 combined wins at Bristol and Richmond, with his win last week, at least in the Cup. So basically, looking at that trend, I mean, I'm not gonna bet against him, but looking ahead is combined wins at Bristol and Richmond compared to his career Cup wins. Chances are I don't see him actually winning this weekend, because I know when he got his 52nd win, let's see, what was that? I think it was California maybe, but yeah, because I think that when that was his 53rd, and then yeah, because I think basically looking at the averages, I mean, 1 out of every 4 cup of Bush's career Cup wins are coming to either Bristol or Richmond. So yeah, so I think he got his 1 win in his current 4-win stretch at Bristol last week. So don't see him winning this weekend. Although I got a good feeling he probably will, given his track record, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So, guys, if y'all haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to smash that big old red button that you see at the bottom portion of this page. And so don't forget to share the stream. And don't forget to join the Discord. I'll have the link in the description. It's your boy Alex signing off. Till we meet again.